Good morning, good afternoon, depending on what time you watch this. Want to use this as a means to have a staff meeting. It's so hard sometimes to ask teachers to give up time after school, and I want to respect your time. That's time that you need, either working or going home. So I want to create a staff meeting just using this means, using the video, so we'll pass along some information without having to get together and spend time that way. So it's the time of the year, even though it's February, it's the time of the year to start thinking about next year. We have received our allocations for the next school year. So I want to pass along that information to you, give you some ideas about what that means and where we're going to go from here with those allocations to make sure we have the best situation for each grade level and the best situation for each classroom and each for all of our kids. So this will give you some ideas. Now, next year, all of our grade levels will have 7 classrooms, with the exception of 4th grade. 4th grade will have 6. But every other grade level next year has been allocated to be 7 classrooms. And with that said, that creates many challenges. It creates challenges in various areas where those classrooms go. Who are the teachers that are going to be on those grade levels? And what's going to work out best for the kids and for the school. This creates more challenges for us, even though Glenwood's the largest school in Virginia Beach, elementary school in Virginia Beach, possibly in the state. Um, we've added 4 classrooms over the last 2 years. Well, actually, last year and this year and next year, we will have added 4 classrooms. We added kindergarten and a 4th grade this year, and next year we're adding 2 classrooms as well. So, because of that number increase and the way our building's laid out, there's 2 things really that's going to have to happen in order to be prepared for the first day of school in the next school year. So, first thing that's going to have to happen is there will be some teacher movement. And that means that there will be teachers that will be moved to a different grade level. And just know that when that happens, I put a lot of thought into doing that. Jen and Shirley and I have a lot of conversations, and we'll have a lot of there'll be a lot of thought put into which teachers will need to move grade levels. It really doesn't come down to what a teacher's preference is anymore, because in a school, especially a school this size, we just have to find a way to make things work the best we can. So there will be some teachers that will be asked to move to different grade levels and try to make this work. Second thing is going to happen right along with that is the fact that with the way our building's laid out, and because of the fact that some of our grade level sizes have grown, we're going to have to shift some grade levels. I don't like even thinking that, because it's a huge amount of work. But in order to make things happen, we're going to have to move some folks around. Quite a few folks, in honesty. We have kindergarten right now spread out all over the building, and that's not good for them. We're just going to have to make some changes in our building layout in order to make that work with 7 classrooms per grade level. Not every hallway has more than 6 classrooms. Some have 6, some have 8. So we're going to have to figure out a way to make that work. So I wanted to give you a heads up that that's going to be happening. I wanted to let you know that that's going to be happening. There's going to be a lot of thought put into who we're going to ask to move. And I'll just be honest with you too, it's really not a request, because if I left it up to Henry Ford said, if asked people what they wanted, they would have just said faster horses, and I really do live by that. Sometimes I just have to make a decision about where the teacher needs to be in order to make it work best for our kids and make it work best for our school. So I'm going to be asking some teachers to shift and move to different grade levels so we can make this work out the best we can. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any concerns. Let me know if you're interested in making a shift and possibly what you would like to do. Might work out and it may not. I don't know. It just depends on what we feel is going to be best for the school. And that's one of the things, being the principal, I just have to make those decisions, and I put a lot of thought into that. And so again, let me know if some of that bothers you, and some of that may, if you may be at a point where you might think that Glenwood is not the place for you, knowing that there will be a lot of change coming. We've had a lot of change already. People have done a wonderful job. People have adapted well to some of the change, but we have a lot more change coming. And if you feel like Glenwood may not be the place for you, then we do have the meet and greet on March the 1st. And that's when you can go in and you can review the online vacancies that schools will have open, and possibly consider change. But that's totally up to you. I don't want anyone to leave Glenwood, but I'm just telling you that if you feel like that the direction we're moving is not for you, that is an option. But again, 7 classrooms per grade level, except for 4th grade, we'll have 6. We're going to have to shift some people around in order to keep grade levels close to being together and to have enough room for those grade levels. Grade levels will shift, teachers will shift, probably more change than Glenwood has seen in quite a long time. So again, if you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any concerns, please let me know. And if you feel like maybe a change is good for you, either in the building or to another building, I can help you with that as well. So thanks, and again, let me know if you have any questions.